Welcome back, everybody. How are you guys today? I have a message for today. I am Miss Shine Like 7 Tarot, and I am an intuitive messenger, and I do have your messages for today. This is talking about the witch's cottage, as well as the security of this cottage. And then we have the air energy of an imagination or imaginative situation. And then we have banished with a hex in a future position. Then we have the high priestess and the priestess. And this is also taking a responsibility or accountability for your own actions in these endeavors. And it's also saying avoid making hasty investments that don't pan out here in this energy under the witch's cottage. I have the vampire energy at the bottom of my deck, and I'm going to take that under security. These are called new cards, and they have stuck on me. And this person could be stuck on you too. This person could be really clingy. This is also an emotional intelligence. This person knows exactly what they're doing to you. That anything that pertains to you, they know exactly what they're doing. They have put this in their conscious mind of imaginative imagination. They know exactly what they're doing under responsibility. And they may not take accountability for the things that they're doing, but they know exactly what they're doing. With the horse here, they might be bucking back. This one might be not want to be trained or broke, or you can lead it to water, but you can't make it drink or eat. Something about you allow others to go faster and farther in this energy here, because this might be a wild horse. Yeah, but this is something invisible. You do not see this energy here of an authenticity or unauthentic or not authentic at all. Something that's banished or you need is a hex or a return to sender. So we give me 2 or 3. So we got the skull of flowers creating through ashes, through creating things that's already over and a death that's already to it. Eternal love. Love is love is love, and it transcends physical death. So letting the loves that's already dead stay dead, okay? Or you playing dead with a dead love, or with the horse here, still like you trying to still be the dead horse, trying to hold on to memories of the past with the elephant here. But with these deaths here of trick or treat, this is a mischief or a play. You playing yourself here in this energy as well. Is all it tells me is you remember everything. But with the otter here, it tells me that you naturally communicate your zest for life, but you can move on with something else. Otter people, other situations, that type of thing with the otter here. Because the vampire said they came to, once you bitten here, you affected here with the apple, risk and reward. You risking a small reward with a big risk here under this responsibility. You might take full responsibility for this person's, you know, um, reckless, because it says it's a rebirth. This is either let it go, because it's either going to take you to a death, which is, this is the morgue here, already trick or treat, mischief, and play. And this is also the eternal love. Love is love is love, and transcends physical death. So just because you love a person and they love you doesn't mean that they can't transcend physical death to you. You know what I mean? Death wish, death spells. You know, everything come to you is always death. Everything's ending. Never nothing is growing with you or flourishing or anything like that. It says, I like to live the life recklessly. This is all this can cause. It can cause all kinds of different things. But this is also a warning on some type of in the future. All right, in the future position. Okay. It's also talking about a career too. Okay. This person could sabotage your career or try to, or make say ill things or slanderous things about you. This person could even make like they're a narcissist, so they want people to feel like they're the victim, like make you look bad among your peers, among your friends, make you look like they're clowning you or bullying you, or making people feel sorry for them just so they can look at them in a better light. but all the while they're the problem, and they are the, with the imaginative, they are the invisible, unauthentic thing you're not seeing. Okay, under home, and this person might want to come to your home, and this person might play a lot of tricks, and do a lot of different things to come to your home, make up lies, make up accusations, do things just to get your attention to come to your home. And this also could be somebody posing as some type of worker to come to your home to cause harm, with a warning here. Okay, this could be menacing energy. Okay, just be careful of not taking the bait. Okay, I'm not home. Okay, even if you're home, I ain't home. Okay, on the apple. Okay, this is an apple that you shouldn't have ate from as well. Somebody poisoned you with this apple. Somebody offered you something that wasn't good as well. This wasn't good. This was unauthentic. They didn't know. They knew with freedom, because you had a choice here with the caged, the uncaged here. You could be caged in this situation of the mind, the heart, the spirit, the physical being. But they said that you got freedom to break free. Okay, with well-being, and so you can be well with a life purpose here. Okay, avoid making hasty decisions here. Okay, because things that might not pan out here under these things that you broke free from, or you think you should or didn't, but these are the things that frustrate you about a man or a woman in this energy as well, and taking responsibility for their own actions here. And as well, good times, and then they're gone. So, that might be here for a good time. But this is also when this season of autumn, or this is when this is the season of this situation when things dry up. Things are like winter. This is also scarcity or of a pause. Okay. When you put something in the freezer, you preserve it at that whatever it is, person, place, or thing. It could be whatever it is. You can freeze it in that moment or in that time. So that's what this is. Something about frozen in time. Things you would like to set on fire. This is also forest fires as well. This is also where it's dry, and this is also when you out camping. Make sure you put your fire out. And also if you're a smoker, make sure you're not leaving your cigarette lit or something like that. Like you throw it in a bunch of leaves, or you throw it out and it still stays lit. I was hearing they got the fire resistant trash bags. I don't know what that means. Something about that. I don't even know. You might find a person in a trash bag under good things that go bad under freedom. Somebody's freedom is about to be compromised here as well. So this is also Trevor, the invisible man. So this is where Trevor comes in under the invisible man. But they told me something was a risk here in invisible. Somebody might be invisibly seeing online somebody named Noah, somebody named Trevor. You might have met this person on Saturday, February 2020. And this is also how a social media mom hyped the drop of a new apple breed. So this is a new apple that you breeded when you let this person eat from the wrong garden, okay? No matter how toxic it could have been, you offered this person something of on purpose, with the life purpose here of a risk or harm, or to get some kind of clout or some kind of something from it, some kind of validation. And I used to date a celebrity, so-called celebrity's wife's son. And that turned out to be the most disastrous thing I've ever dated in. And that person, just like, that person's mother will go around and slander other people and say how much of an activist they are, and how much they, write in a book and hanging on the coattails of other people. The apple here don't far fall far from the tree. Okay, in this instance as well, under things that need an update. Somebody might need to update you on the, do's and the don'ts, of raising children, and then, bashing the people that they was with because they didn't get the validation that they were seeking in a relationship. So when they get children, their children feel like they can be validated through other people's, admiration because they're worthless themselves and chooses not to do the work and then look from other people in the world, with this situation here, circumstance, under the scarcity of pausing. You might put a pause on the situation because you had to take a introspection of where the situation was going and what you were dealing with. Okay? Under your sense of or justice. This might be where you get justice is. Okay? This is going to be your peace. Okay? You had an opportunity here with a person to you could have had this person's fate with freedom, you know what I mean, compromise with their fate. But this is also a person that deals in meticulous ways. They're telling me to tell you to pay attention to the details of this person's place of death. This person is very confident. This person is very overconfident with the giraffe. You might have stuck your neck out for this person a number of times. You might have got entangled with your neck stuck out for this person a number of times, okay? And this things with things that go bad. And this is where you feel like this person is taking your weakness, your kindness for your weakness with 1129 in the energy. When people don't know your business, okay? So this is where somebody makes up your business, okay? Where they want people to know that they was either with you, they validate through you, they got admiration through you, they feel inspired through you, you are the muse in their life. Me, I find it unamusing, okay? Get your own, you know what I mean? Just like I'm out here trying to make it and, send intuitive messages that are guided me to come to you for somebody to come and say, oh, she's this or she's that or she's the other. I'm authentic and true in who I am. If I mess with you, I mess with you. If I don't mess with you, I just don't mess with you. Just point blank, period. And if you got to go and make a video or say anything negative about me, that just says a lot about you, okay? And the company that you keep, pretty much. Because I'm a loner. I stay to myself. I don't deal with other people. And if you don't fit in my mode, then you just don't fit in the mode. That's just point blank, period. And that goes for family. That goes for colleagues, associates, and acquaintances. That just is what it is. You know what I mean? If you is, either you is or you ain't. I'm just a person that's just like that. Okay? With the black and white. It's just plain to see with me. Under the rhinoceros. Okay? This person might just see you as a sex object. This person you might have a big presence in this person's life where they can't get the presence of their own attention, of their own mother, their own father. These are the attentions and seekings of a childhood wounded or traumas. And so they go around the world homeless and looking for cougars in their life, somebody to take care of them like a mommy. Not a lot of women is willing to be a mommy to a mommy's boy. Okay, sometimes you got to take that mature step and take accountability for your own true actions. Okay, with the rhinoceroses but authentic. These are the risks that you take here under the apple, the risks and the rewards. So sometimes, even though you bit the apple, you bit this bullet, took a bite out of crime in this situation or circumstance. Remain true and authentic in all situations. Where you came in unauthentic, fake and phony, those masks come off. And then when it's time to see the true you or the true essence of a situation, there is nothing. Okay, under responsibility, they can't be accountable. They don't like who they are. They hate being by themselves. The most important thing for me is for me to have my peace of mind. I love being alone. I gather my thoughts. I like to be able to have stillness in my life. If I say I'm not having company today and I'm not being bothered, I mean that. I'm just that person. Okay? If I say that I'm not dealing with whatever the situation is, I'm not. Okay? I don't care if it's your wife, your girlfriend, your fiance, your mother, your sister, your brother, your mom, your aunt. I don't care who I am. If I'm not, my well-being is not supported, then I can't support support of others that don't support my own well-being. If you don't see I need mental health today, and you don't see that I'm stressed, and you don't see that I need to take a relax, then at that point I'ma just take it. You know what I mean? I'm just demand what I want and do it. At that point, under priorities. Okay, is not to get tied down in one place, but to remain a carefree lifestyle. So this person is where I belong. I want to be in a carefree lifestyle. I'm a free spirit, always has been. I always, move to the seat of my own drum, the beat of my own drum, pretty much. And sometimes I'm just too old for the stuff that people want to try to put us through, and maybe you are too. Too old for a person, a place, or a thing, or a situation. I've been there, done that type of thing. For me, is where I'm at. If you're not on my level, then you just ain't for me. You know what I mean? No matter if you say I cheated on you, if you say that I left you high and dry, regardless of the fact that mean you was not in the light in which you needed to stand. You weren't serving the purpose in which you needed to serve. If you weren't standing up, being up front, no matter how much dying love you had for me, if it wasn't the love that I was looking for or needed, then it wasn't going to be true love. Just because you love me don't mean that I got to I can love you unconditionally, but my soulmate or my true love, it's a different type of feeling. Okay? Ain't no way age. Ain't no way, because we age with grace here. Okay? Old or young, ain't no way. Age gracefully, old or young, nothing for trust. So I can't give nothing for something for nothing. That's a wasted. At my point in my life, it's wasted. I'm over 40, so at this point, I'm wasting my time with a person that's not authentically looking for marriage, looking for something stable, and doesn't have the three things that they need: their own home, their own means of financial stability, as well as a place to live, a car, a job, and a place to stay. Those are the three things. And shelter, maybe clothes to wear. That ain't really a necessity, but you do need to have food, water, and shelter, and things like that. And if not, you're not ready to be dating. You need to get those things in line and then start dating. Not the other way around. Giving women babies and not have a job to support the babies. Or the women in which you're trying to call yourself in love with. You have to be able to be responsible and hold accountability for the things and actions that you want. Other than that, you're giving half what you need. Yeah, you got love, but love for just sex. But when you make a baby, are you going to be responsible to take care of that new life that we brought into the world? No, are we going to just leave that burden to the mother to take care of? While you off giving another woman a baby. Okay? Under nothing for trust. You giving all nothing for all your trust. You trust all this, everything this man said. You hang on to every word this person said. Under the werewolf. Under the werewolf, I'm exploring the wilderness. This is where the environment you under the Capricorn energy, where you set aside some things here, under putting aside some, and then with the wax and moon, that was the other day. You got Scorpio in here with the pain and ecstasy. You in with pain and ecstasy with the Scorpio. You know that this stinger is going to sting. Doesn't have to sting you, but it's a possibility it could when you see a Scorpio if you get too close, right? Under negative attitudes and furious arguments, this is pretty much going to sting you in some way, shape, or form. All possible at this time. This is channel your energy into a positive physical activities like decor or gardening. Get your fingers down in the ground. Plant you some mums or something like that in the ground as well. This is also now is a good time to focus on achieving your own personal goals. So now, like, let this thing that was wasting your time Set that aside because that wasn't serving you in any way, shape, or form in the first place. Okay, other things that need an update. You might need to update your look, maybe update your wardrobe, get rid of some old, put some new in, so that you can get some new. Right? You know what I mean? Get rid of the old, out with the old, within the old here, and then the young here. You know, you're only as old as you feel. Okay, but there's a scarcity of your well-being here, of the werewolf, of exploring the wilderness here under the jack-o'-lantern, under protection. Okay, but this protection here that comes in under these potions. Okay, this is all this toxic stuff that's swinging in right now. It's all, you know, with this magic hand and the witch and all of the high priestess. You know some things here about the scarcity of this pause that you might need to take with this person, place, or thing. This also might be unlivable conditions too with this person. This person might not be cleanly or clean. Excuse me, under clean. You might be more meticulous about the way you like things set up, or even OCD about a situation. But this person might be an inquire, or you might need to, or this person might be still inquiring about you. Of every morning I am born again. What I do today is what matters most. Under Max Dennison, under 555-9142, under lovers, can I call you? So Max is trying to get a hold to you on the things you would like to set afire. So he would like to set you afly in these seasons. And I told you these seasons may change. This is also custody battles as well, but this is also a hustler. And they trying to hustle you here. And they might even hustle you into a baby too, if you ain't too careful here as well. Because you might need to set some strong boundaries with this person as well. And this person left you either without closure, or you need closure on the werewolf because they exploring the wilderness here and the findings. You might find out some serious things about this person. You might be something about protect your energy here, under protection with the jack-o'-lantern here. But right here, this says the love and legacy of your DNA here. So somebody might be not alive here with the ancestors here. Yeah. Yeah, they might be departed from this life into the next. But let's see what the high priest is talking about responsibility. They might be responsible for doing something to harm to somebody here under the boundaries, under the candles, under the departure, or the closure. Yeah, that's the cemetery, though. That is the cemetery. That is a tombstone under the werewolf. They did change up on you under the hermit. They was on the side of here, though. But this is also pointing to a situation on the page of potions here. The potions came in. Potions did come in. Let's see what's right behind that. And the candle. So we got a lot of candle energy under the light. So they was trying to make us light in this situation where it was dark. But all we had was candlelight under nine of candles. We only had, you could have a 9. This could have happened in 9 weeks or 9 months. I can still talk about 9. The number 9 might be significant, okay, in this energy as well. But let me talk about it here on the 9 of candles. The wheel, any major arcana. Let's check the major arcana first. Major arcana in here would have been security. Invisible security, though. This imagination and the horse. This is the morgue. This is the trick or treat on the mischief and playing. The Beatles. This is don't throw they done at you because they've been done this stuff before. Under you are the perfect mix between rigor and softness. So there's enough to throw shit at you at this point with the Beetle done. What I like about you on the Beetle. Lack of communication ruins everything because instead of knowing how the other person is feeling, we just assume. Under the 5th chakra of the throat, of the truthfulness, I am truthful and honest with myself. I am to overcome any fears about speaking my truth, and I speak in a loving and considerate way. Yeah, they might be talking in a loving and considerate way, but the thing about it is, it might not be the truth. Even though they calm and cool and calm, collected, because see, they calm in the midst of a storm because they don't want to bring nuck if you buck just yet with the horse. They don't want to nuck if you buck just yet. Okay, I'm careful not to let my mind mislead me, because this is the mind. They planning with the imaginative, cognitive. They conscious of these things, okay? And this is in turn, other people I avoid gossiping and speaking negatively of others. But they do though. You know what I mean? But they do though. They don't take accountability for the actions that part that they said, okay, and the part that they had in it. They don't never do that, okay? With the high priestess, but you know they did have a part though. Okay, so now let's see. Now that we know that they had a part in this. And this is where the closure, the departure came in. So here we got the Hermit. That's a major arcana here that did come in. So this talks about Max. So when we was calling Max here under these boundaries, under the lovers, okay, would have been out of luck had Billy not gained the wisdom he did of the undead polymer had chosen to obey the Sandal sisters rather than fight against them. Selim would have been doomed. You may currently be struggling to find freedom or wisdom from your past, unable to mature or grow up because of these childhood wounds, these mother issues, these father issues, these abandonment issues. And then we try to go and try to talk about we want to be in a relationship with a person of a loving, with a person that got unconditional love. You might be that empath. You might be empathic. You might have sympathy for this person. You might feel sorry for this person. You might have thought you could fix this person. Okay, but this tells me this Hermit here, he was dead. It was a death. It was already in the cemetery. It was already dead already. Love is love is love, but the transcend of physical death. Now this person already came here. Now they just came here to transcend the physical death that they was already going through to you. Because when they mirrored it, they didn't mirror. They only mirrored what you gave them. You know, how you wanted to be treated. But then when it came down the line and through the bank, how they had to treat you, they treated you how their traumas treated them. That's how they treated you. Sorry, I had to take me so long to get there, but that's how they told me to tell you that their traumas is how they treated you. They treated you through their traumas. Oh, God, take a moment to reflect on how this stagnation, because this is what it will be. It'll bring stagnation in a relationship between you and them, then them you. You know, in the situation on watch or cross looker. Okay, at this point, and they may hinder your journey, and likewise, be sure to listen to the wisdom of others. And they might not take the advice of others. You know what I mean? This might be, where they feel like you might be, in their business, or you might need to mind your own business, okay, about under the findings. You don't need to find out all this about communication, about the truthfulness of this person's ways and desires and things like that, because where these traumas come in, these is what makes the relationship difficult to be in, okay, under the Hermit, because they came here with already love is love and transcends of physical death. That's what they came here with that. Okay, so now let's talk about here the Nine of Candles. Let's go to Nine of Candles. Suspense and transformation, then the Temperance, and then the Master of the situation of illusions or delusions or whatever, paranoias or whatever, things like that. But then they was amusing over the inspiration of a star, the person that they was going toward, the person that they thought they could, but they were immature and they needed to grow in maturity and growth. But that came in here as well. But they wasn't ready for that in that situation or circumstance. But then the moon showed that there was a lot more dark in this person than light. And then when it came with the Nine of Candles, that just said that when we got to the Nine of Candles, it was just like I had to have a lot of light to see through the darkness. You know what I mean? So let's get to Nine of Candles. Nine of Candles. Under love, under the age and graceful, with young or old. Okay, So life has worn you down here under this 9 of Candles. So this is where life has worn you down under these boundaries here, because this is where it came with. Boundaries and under the lovers of Max. Okay, here's where Max gave you your number. And Max might be trying to contact you. Hold on, y'all. I can't do too many things with these two crooked fingers. Okay. So that's what they're showing me. They're showing me the boundaries. They're showing me the 9 of Candles, where things is worn you down here and you see no end in sight. And this has caused you to grow callous or cruel in a situation. They might become disrespectful, start disrespecting you in some way, shape, or form, because you not validating the way you are. And I told you, they treat you the way they traumas treat them. And that's how they felt that those traumas treated them, disrespectful or cruel. Okay. And then this is where drugs and alcohol and, temper tantrums, adult temper tantrums, that is, where they may cuss you out and things like that. Okay. And this is where, no longer do you wish to live in light, but rather long to give into the darkness of a situation or circumstance. And then that will be where you see that show up there, of the love, how Max is, things that you wish you would set on fire here, this energy, okay, under passions, that's where the air sign, fire sign will come in, Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius, okay. And this is, do not be swayed by this temptation. And this is also, you must keep hope and a brighter day. That brighter days are on a rise here, okay, under findings, okay, under this Hermit. And then so now let's talk about the closures of the situation that is at hand, really. Okay, so now we had that, and then 5 of Candles. Oh, y'all. Light out. Light went out. Oh, the light went out. Okay. And then we have Page of Potions. Then we have Potions. Right, Potions. Page of Potions. The Page of Potions has lost their inspiration. So they was inspired by you, you might have made them feel disappointed. You might not gave them the admiration that they were looking for. You might not gave them the admiration that they were looking for. They was looking to be pleased by you. I told you, homeless and looking for a cougar to take care of them, looking for a mommy. And you might not have gave this person the validations. You probably made them try to be more mature and more independent and more, and they wanted to be more codependent on you and your circumstances or such. But this is talking about they feeling stifled, or you, or this person might have been too clingy, or you might have been a little bit too distant for this person. But this is also feeling trapped. But when I told you that the cage came in, but this is where they're caged in, where you was free to be caged. I told you when I told you about being a free spirit, where this other person might be not as free to do the things that you do. And just like I said, not everything is for everybody. It's levels to this. You might have gained your, levelance of where you are, and this person just coming in and just thinking that you just got here by fly by night, and it took a process, and everything that you built, this person is trying to tear down because they don't have anything to offer, and they don't care what you built. Okay, this person is a selfish individual. They self-loathe. They want to bring any hurt that they can to you because they feel hurt because they can't be who they need to be in their own life. Okay, under the 9 of Candles. Okay, this is where the inspiration ain't so inspirational. Okay, and this is where they do not have creativity to find way out of their current situation, and they want you to help them out of their current situation. Let me move in your house. Let me be a burden at your place. Let me talk about you, and let me steal from you. And you just turn your blind eye to it, not be, don't look at it. When I do it, just act like I didn't do it. But you might not be that person to do this, because, you know, who wants their things taken? Who wants what they worked hard for to destroy in a matter of minutes because of a hater, or because somebody is upset because they don't want to take responsibility to be a real woman or man, or, you know, father or mother, regardless of the fact. Okay, you might point the finger, but you got one pointing right back at you, right? On you pointing the finger. So, more than ever, they need someone by their side to spark their inspiration once more. And every time you spark their inspiration, all it is your creativities. All it is your ideas that they stole and robbed from you. Because the effort and the time and the ability that you was pouring into them, you could have been pouring into yourself. Okay, I apologize that the light went out, you guys, but I am going to say I am going to catch you guys later. And if you would like to hear more about this message, about the accountability of the person that we're talking about, the life purpose in the past that we need to take when we are on these journeys, okay? Because these people come into our life as love lessons. They come to teach us a lesson, or a test or a testimony, so that when we do get those true loves and we get those true fairy tales in our life that we truly want to go toward, where they're not fantasies, where they're not shared fantasies, where they are true dreams that come true, you know, we can manifest those as our goals. Okay, right now, with other things we're pointing back to the past. We want to bring light to us, light where lightheartedness can come in, where scarcity is no more, with this, you know, pausing on a season. Okay, where we making investments in a situation or a circumstance, maybe a person, a place, metaphorically, figurative, or literally speaking, where we investing in things that don't pan out. Okay. Well, listen, you guys, if you are liking these types of messages, may you subscribe to the channel, hit the bell notification along with the thumbs up, so you don't miss the next time I upload or go live or have a little short message to tell you. Make sure you hit the thumbs up. It helps the algorithm of the YouTube as well. And if you would like to get your own personal message with me, that is in the description below, as well. If you would like to get donate to the channel, that is also in the description below. All donations are welcome, as well as when we are live. Make sure, if you would like to send a super chat, you can do that when I am live. I will be setting up a post for you guys to see me, to let you know that when I will be coming live, so that we can get more people engaged in our lives. I would be more than happy to have all of you join me. So if you guys don't have any more messages for me, I'm gonna catch you guys later. Namaste, and I'm out. I must go. Bye, guys.